this love pain. Anybody gotta feel like a pop for this love pain. Anybody gotta pray like a sister for this love pain. Yeah. Ooh, I need it for this love pain. Anybody got a prescription? Yeah, for this love pain. Anybody gotta feel like a pop for this love pain. Anybody gotta pray like a sister for this love pain. Yeah. Ooh, I need it for this love pain. Anybody got a prescription?
Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good night. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good night. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good night. Everything gonna be all right. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. It was a sneeze trying to come out while I was singing. And I was trying, you know what? Excuse me. I got to go get some water. Hold on just 1 minute. Oh, you know what? Here's a sip. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was, pardon me. Who knows? You know, these things come up at the most inopportune times. So I'm not going to be before you long. Just be in honor of Mother's Day. I want to wish all of the mothers a happy Mother's Day. And if you are coming on, ooh, Lord, have mercy. If you are coming on to the broadcast and you are a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. This is it's an absolutely gorgeous day outside today. And I'm going to go out and enjoy it. And I hope that you mothers, your children, your spouse, your significant other, or whatever, treating you well today, because you are superhuman beings. And if you're a mother, pretty much you are Superwoman. Just saying. Because, you know, whether you have one child or 10 children, you're Superwoman, because it takes a lot to raise a child. And a lot of times mothers tend to sacrifice themselves for their families. And it's a good thing sometimes, but sometimes you have to stop and take care of you. And today is that day. Today is the day that you should be pampered. Let other people love on you today. So I'm going to just talk briefly about the woman that raised me. And I want to know from you, what does your mother mean to you? My mother was everything. And a mother can be different things to different people. Some people don't appreciate their mothers. And because maybe their mother has a flaw. Maybe she did something that they didn't like or whatever. And I saw a video yesterday. This young lady, I'm not going to call any names, but she was having an argument with her mother, and she broadcast it to the world. And it was petty. To me, it was very petty. And to have that with your mom, and I think that should be a private conversation, don't you think? But anyway, and I know people have arguments with their parents, but I think to be respectful and really respect the person that brought you into this world is a good thing. I don't know what your situation is with your mother, and I'm not being judgy or anything like that. It's just I don't have my mom anymore. My mom passed away in 2016. And this weekend has been kind of rough for me because I've thought about her like more often than normal, because I mean, every day she was live, I was thinking about her. And every day since she passed away, I thought about her at least 2 or 3 times a day, and maybe something I was doing or something that I wanted to do. And my mom was always my biggest cheerleader. Whether I thought I could do it or not, she thought I could do it. Right. And so I just want to kind of tell you a little bit about my mom. And you tell me about yours. Let's praise all the moms out there, because this is their day. This is the day that was set aside to honor your mom. And now do be doing that every day, but this is the day that was set aside nationally or throughout the world to honor your mom. So all I can tell you about is my mom, the one that raised me, and what she meant to me. My mom was very resilient. My mom, she grew up in a household with 10 children. And so her mom, my grandmother, hold on, was an amazing human being as well. That's my big mama, my grandma. And so she didn't finish high school. And she got married, had all of us kids, there's 6 of us. And when she and my dad got divorced, my mom was on her own. Basically, she had to raise 6 kids by herself. And she had never had a job. Can you imagine somebody who didn't finish high school, never had a job, now needs to raise 6 kids on her own? Yeah. Can you imagine? Yeah. So my mom did whatever it took. She cleaned other people's houses. She cooked. She sold plates. She did whatever it took to make sure that her kids would be okay. And she never gave up. And she was literally the strongest person that I knew. Yes, there were some things in our life, but I'm not here to talk about that. I am here to talk about the beauty of my mom. She was a minister of the gospel, and she was the kindest, most loving, most generous person. She was blessed, and she was a blessing to a lot of people. She taught us not to hate, but to love each other and to love other people, no matter what they look like, what they sound like, what color they were. She didn't care. She's like, they're people. They're people. And, she was our glue. She was our rock, but she was our glue. She's what held our family together through bad times. She was there for us to have fun with. She didn't have a lot of time for fun because she was working a lot of times. But when we had fun, we had fun. My mom was funny. And I don't think she even knew that she was funny, because some things she would say and she would look serious, but it would be hilarious. She was a person that forgave easily. And then she loved endlessly. She was my support system, and she believed in me even in those times that I didn't believe in myself. That's what mothers do. She was a lover of learning. Even though she didn't finish high school, guess what? She went back, she got her GED. She studied everything. She became a minister. She actually went to seminary school, and she got her degree, her certificate, or whatever it was that they got there. She went for a dietitian, and she was a dietary supervisor at the hospital. So she went from a person who didn't graduate high school to a dietary supervisor at the hospital, at the local hospital. Yeah. And all while raising 6 children on her own. She's amazing. She was an amazing, amazing human being. She was actually known for her kindness. She was the type of person that would give you the shirt off her back, probably off, and then go buy another shirt and give you that one too. So she used to, just to make sure that we lived a life. My mom could make a meal out of anything. Now, we didn't have a lot growing up, but the way she raised us, we didn't realize we were poor until somebody else pointed it out. Because we didn't feel poor. We felt like we had everything we needed because that's what she told us. And so that mindset thing is really important. Even though she may not have known that's what she was doing, she was developing our mindset on the other side of poor. Because we knew we weren't rich, but we were rich in the things that mattered because of her. Because that's the way she taught us. That's the way she came across and said, no. Poor is a state of mind. We don't have money. That's different than being poor. A lot of people don't have money. A lot of people have money, but they're poor in family. They're poor in love. They're poor in friendship. So for somebody to call you poor, because I remember when the first time somebody said that to me, I cried and I told my mom, and she said, "You're not poor, baby. You just don't have any money." I said, "But Mom, that is poor." She said, No. You're not poor. You got sisters and brothers. You got me. We love you. You got family all around. She said, "Have you gone a day without food?" No. Do you have a roof over your head? Yes. Do you have people that love you? Yes. Then you are not poor. Bottom line. And that's the mother that I know. She was my shero. People say hero, but she was my shero. She didn't know a whole lot about, what stuff that people are doing these days, like the internet and all that kind of stuff. My mom didn't know a whole lot about that. She dibbled and dabbled and tried to learn. My mom was always trying to learn something. I remember she used to have this guitar in the corner of one of her rooms, and she was trying to learn how to play the guitar. And she just bought it from a flea market. She just tried to learn. She was always trying to learn something new, and that's what she instilled in us. Always be learning. Always learn something new. Every day above ground should be a learning experience. And that's what she told me. Every day. If you're above ground, learn something. Something new. Something that you can give to somebody else. And she was the most giving person I knew. Happy Mother's Day, Joanne. Thank you, hon. Appreciate you. And she was my best and most loyal friend. Hands down. Even when I was not exactly the best daughter, she was still my best and most loyal friend. I couldn't have asked for a better mother. And here's what I want to tell you guys. No matter what your relationship is with your mother, appreciate her. She's doing the best that she can. Mothers are not perfect. They're going to make mistakes. And for real, there is no handbook on mothering. Yeah, people have written books, But these are people that are writing books based on their trial and error experiences. Nothing that they know off the top of their head. They're not any more intelligent than any of the rest of us. They write these books based on their experiences or their conversations with mothers who have figured it out over the years. But there is no manual for the most important job on the planet. So if your mother makes a mistake, forgive her. Tell her you love her, hug her, give her some flowers. Okay, mom, all done. Don't hold a grudge against your mother. That is the most, to me, it's mind blowing. I don't know how or why people would hold a grudge against their mother. I know there are some people out there that are abusive. I'm not telling you that you have to go and forgive and let them back into your life. That's not what I'm telling you. But she did bring you into this world. So if you have an abusive parent, forgive them. I'm not saying you got to go over and have Sunday dinner, but forgive them and move on. Because for me, my mother was everything. Everything. Friend, parent, advisor, mentor, shero, hero, everything. But I don't have her anymore. You have your mom, be good to her. Call her right now. Matter of fact, pick up the phone and call her right now. Don't text her, call her. Say, hey mom, just thinking about you, love you. Well, whatever you want to say. I can't tell you what to say to your mother, however you talk to your mom. But if I could, if there was a heavenly heavenly phone line, I would like pick up the phone. Hey mom, how you doing? Just calling to say I love you. Doesn't have to even be a long conversation if you don't want it to be. Just, hey mom, just calling to say I love you and I'm wishing you the most amazing day. Can I take you out to dinner? Can I come and take you to get your hair done? Can I pay for a massage today? Take you to the spa? Whatever it is that you want to do for your mom, give her a nice card, because sometimes the little things are so important. Give her a nice card and say, just for you, mom. You know, it's the thought that counts. It's not the size of the gift. It's the thought that counts and how you meant it. If you mean it from your heart, she'll accept it that way. So I said I wasn't going to be long, but I've been longer than I intended. But guys, love you, mom. And for you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. And I wish you the best day on earth. And go out and have some fun and pamper yourself. I know it's hard for you to pamper yourself, but let somebody else take care of the kids today. Let somebody else take care of the husband or the boyfriend or whoever, whatever it is today. Let somebody else clean the house. Let somebody else wash the dishes. Let somebody else do the cooking. And you go out and you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you guys later. And I will see you on my next video. But in the meantime, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Joanne. Happy Mother's Day to you.